Okay, don't worry. I'm gonna get to the point of the video really quickly. I just returned from Port Townsend in Washington. I was down there shooting for one of my sailing clients. I was filming one of their massive 138-foot wooden tall ships get raised out of the water by this massive crane and just move this ginormous boat around and actually see the whole thing for what it's worth. It was mind-blowing. But I'm back in BC now. There's been a car crash, buying a car, shooting and editing a client video about some cold pressed juices for some friends here in Abbotsford because I wanted to help them out with their Kickstarter. But this is a video that I've been excited to make because it's been changing my year so far. Some of you have caught on to this. I haven't been editing my YouTube videos in Premiere anymore. And in fact, there's one really big reason that pushed me over the edge to start giving Final Cut Pro 10 a chance. One reason. And what shocked me was this isn't a reason that many people talk about. And that is a share to YouTube function that actually works. When you're done editing your video, you can hit share and upload it directly to YouTube. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but Premiere has this feature. For me, this feature has never worked consistently in Premiere ever. I've emailed support, filed tickets, and their official response to me is, if it's not working in Premiere or Media Encoder, just upload it through the browser. And this is frustrating because when I'm uploading multiple videos a week, my renders already are taking 2 to 3 hours for a 4K video, and I've got to wait for it to finish. Oftentimes Premiere will crash while doing this, and then once it's finally done, then I hit upload. So I did some simple math and I realized if I switched to editing software that would allow me to upload directly to YouTube, I could save 4 hours every time I'm done a video. Because when I'm done a video, the thing I'm doing is just waiting around for it to finish rendering so I can upload it because I'm so excited to share it. So that's why when I learned that Final Cut Pro 10 actually had a stable way to upload directly to YouTube, I knew I had to give it a full, proper chance. And of course, once I've started using it, I realized that stability is vastly superior to Premiere. I'm so used to constantly pulling up autosaves with Premiere, and I haven't had Final Cut Pro 10 crash once in 10 videos. And one of the things I said I didn't really care about was the render speed, but now it renders the videos sometimes so fast that by the time I'm done making my thumbnail and doing some email checks, the video's done rendering anyways, my computer didn't crash, and I can just hit upload myself. It renders faster and it can render and upload to YouTube, and it's just better, it's more stable. Why didn't I realize this? And I shared a little moment on my Instagram story with no caption, just me playing back some footage in Final Cut. Didn't even give it a description and just barely showed a corner of Final Cut. And I've got over 50 messages responding to that Instagram moment of people being like, dude, are you switching to Final Cut? I made the switch from Premiere to Final Cut and I'm loving it. I mean, there's a lot of people who message me. Guys like my internet buddy, Jesse Driftwood, was like, dude, I love it. You're gonna love it. By the way, if you aren't following Jesse Driftwood's Instagram stories, you should get on that. And if you are, just go drop him a comment and tell him, just start uploading more to YouTube. I need more Jesse Driftwood on YouTube in my life. So go give him heck for not uploading this year yet. Okay, I got a lot of questions about why I'm not using Final Cut Pro 10 yet. And this is the video where I reveal I've been using Final Cut Pro 10. All of my videos in January, I used Final Cut Pro 10 to catch up, and it worked great for me. I challenged myself in 24 hours. Can you learn this software in 24 hours? I truthfully used Premiere for so long because I'm really, really good with Premiere. When you just know software in and out, you can make it do what you want it to do. I was at a stage with Premiere where I could edit as fast as I could make my editing decisions. And that's a really powerful place to be at as an editor because you can decide, I want to shorten that clip, and it'll shorten because you're using keyboard shortcuts.
Oh my god.
Anyways, you don't need to know anymore.
No, I need to remap it. I can't do option over every time I need to ripple edit.
Okay, so open up Final Cut key command.
We are so close here to making Final Cut what I need it to be. Oh, here we are, guys. This is the moment of truth. Trim end. That's what it's called. It's called trim end. Nice. Okay, we're so close here. Okay, so I changed that.
So as I'm editing, if I'm playing this clip, I can ripple edit the end just like that with quick little keyboard shortcuts. But if I want to, for some reason, slice, I can just be over it and then delete it. Okay. Those are the things that you do constantly in a day, is delete a clip from your timeline and adjust the length of an edit. I gave myself a 24-hour deadline. Start now, and you've got to upload a video by this time the next day. And I did it. And it wasn't as painful as I thought, albeit some things were really weird. I did do a lot of Google searching, calling friends, asking how to set up Final Cut Pro 10 for ripple editing. I'll most likely do a whole tutorial on how I made the jump from Premiere to Final Cut 10. I'm still not convinced I'm gonna use Final Cut 10 for all of the filmmaking that I do, like documentary stuff. There's a lot of reasons why my workflow in Premiere is better in certain regards, but Final Cut Pro 10, in a matter of like 3 or 4 videos that I was editing, I got as fast as I was in Premiere. That is incredible. I did not expect that to happen, and it makes me embarrassed for not trying it sooner. But I made it through last year. I edited hundreds of videos last year, both for myself and then for clients. And I did a lot of that in 4K in Premiere. So it can be done. I just could have done more. That's kind of the whole point of what I was trying to get at in that 2017 video. I'm really pumped for this year. I got more coming. It's gonna be great, but that's it for now. Remember, life's better when you make stuff.